Live from the VCU Siegel Center, Chesterfield County Public Schools is proud to present the Lloyd C.Bird High School commencement exercise for the class of 2022. This program is made possible through the cooperative efforts of Chesterfield County Public Schools and Virginia Commonwealth University.
Good afternoon, parents, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2022 commencement exercises for Lloyd C.Bird High School. Today's ceremony is a formal ceremony in which we honor each student for attaining this educational milestone. As such, we ask that you conduct yourself in an appropriate fashion. Please silence or put on vibrate all electronic communication devices and cell phones. Remain seated during the ceremony and refrain from loud outbursts that may distract from other families' enjoyment of this important day. At this time, please stand for the posting of the colors and remain standing as the ceremony begins with the entry of the platform party, followed by the entrance and procession of the class of 2022. We begin this ceremony with the singing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, sung by seniors Amaya Gilliam and Jackson Hernandez, conducted by Ms. Lindsay Struminger.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing as the senior class vice president, Marshall Brown, leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good afternoon, parents, faculty, and class of 2022. Join me in honoring our country as we say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Marshall. You may all be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great Skyhawk pride that I declare the 43rd commencement exercises of Lloyd C.Bird High School to now be in session. My name is Adrienne Blanton, and I have the privilege of serving as principal of L.C. Bird. Before we begin our program, I'd like to introduce to you several of our honored guests. We have Dr. Merv Doherty, our superintendent, the Honorable Debbie Bailey, our School Board Dale District Representative, the Honorable James Holland, our Board of Supervisors Representative, Dr. Lisa High, Chief of Schools, and Dr. Merriman, Director of High Schools. I also have my L.C. Bird administrative team and counseling team on the stage. I'd like to thank our Fine Arts Department, our chorus, band, and orchestra today for our music. And we will begin this afternoon's ceremony with a few words from our senior class president, Amaya Gilliam.
Good afternoon, Dr. Daugherty, Mrs. Bailey, distinguished guests, L.C. Bird faculty, Principal Blanton, parents, guests, and the class of 2022. I am honored and truly blessed to have the privilege of speaking before you all today. Graduates, before I begin, let's take a moment to make some noise and give ourselves a celebratory round of applause for making it to this day. All right. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Class of 2022. The past 4 years have been like a roller coaster ride of ups and downs. Speaking of which, remember the tornado that occurred during our freshman year? As frightening as that may have been, it allowed us to become friends with others and develop friendships in our classes since we had to stay in class a little bit longer than usual. As freshmen, we were able to experience what it was like being a high school student just as much as we anticipated becoming a senior. Finally, we've made it. Due to the severity of COVID-19 in the middle of our sophomore year, it has made our high school experience one for the history books. Our class is unique because half of our high school year was done at home virtually. On March 13th, 2020, I'm sure most of you anticipated coming back to school in 2 weeks with the thought of, hey, no school for 2 weeks, I can sleep in. Well, we thought wrong. Since March 13th, 2020, our lives have changed drastically. As we entered junior year with virtual learning, it was challenging, yet it gave us an opportunity to learn more about ourselves, develop new hobbies, some of us became entrepreneurs, and it helped us to prepare for life after high school. However, we were still allowed to have a junior picnic, which enabled us to see some of our friends that we hadn't seen since March of 2020. Now, we reached the moment that we've anticipated for the past 12 years. I may be prejudiced, but I believe that our class has had the best of Bird's Throwback Thursday. And I must not forget to say, y'all really showed up and showed out in the student section for the football games and especially the basketball games. And shout out to Alex and Brian for putting on that Scott mascot suit just to get the crowd turned up. As I prepared for this speech, I realized that this day is really the last page of our high school chapter. No more morning announcements, no more ringing bells as we change classes, no more packed hallways, and no more searching for service in those English hallways. Parents, guardians, and relatives, no more waiting in those long pickup lines. However, we appreciate you for supporting us since the day you watched us find our assigned cubbies and desks in kindergarten. Thank you for your many sacrifices, effort, blood, sweat, and tears since our entrance into the world. As we leave the experiences, memories, and lessons learned while in high school, there will be more to come. Yet, there are words of advice that we can take into the next chapter of our lives. The words we heard every morning from Ms. Blanton: work hard, play hard, and always take care of each other. Though we may have taken that phrase for granted, it is a phrase that can be applied in our future. During these unprecedented times, we all feel the pressure, the uncertainty, and the anxiety of living on our own. But in the words of the late Kobe Bryant, everything negative, pressure, challenges is all an opportunity to rise. Today, May 25th, 2022, is a significant day. For some of us, it is the happiest day of our lives, a time of triumph and development. For others, it is the saddest, as it signals the end of an era. Yet we can all agree that the year of 2020 will be remembered forever. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Amaya. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Superintendent of Chesterfield County Public Schools, Dr. Merv Doherty.
Before I begin my remarks, I would ask that we would take a moment of silence for the tragedy that occurred yesterday in Texas, that families in that area will be dealing with for the rest of their life. May we take a moment, please, and bow your head. Thank you. Thank you. L.C. Bird High School class of 2022, congratulations. In a few short minutes, or a little longer, you will receive your high school diploma. You're going to walk across this stage, shake hands, be ready to go, have the jacket for your diploma. You will be joining this week 4,770 students from Chesterfield County graduating. Think about that, 4,770 students, and you part of the class of 2025. Now, first of all, you think this is a graduation ceremony. It is not. It is a job recruitment fair for you to join Chesterfield County Teachers Association and be part of us. So I just want you to know you have a job with us when you're ready, all right? Because reality is coming. When you walk across the stage, at some time you will get to go to the real world, which is to get a job. And then you get the joy to have taxes taken out of your paycheck. So I'm just preparing you now. We've gotten you ready for this. First of all, I would like to recognize anyone in our audience who has served in our military. Would you please stand? Thank you for your service. Any graduates who will be joining the military, would you please stand at this time? Thank you. Today is one of just many accomplishments you will have in your life. Your diploma opens up the doors for your future, and with that responsibility comes the question, why? Why are you going to take the next step, and what direction are you taking? But you have to ask why. Are you doing it for financial gain? Are you looking at financial or opportunities for achievement or advancement in your job? Are you looking to help others, etc., etc.? The opportunity is you have to make the decision and no one else. See, I know my why, and your teachers and administrators know their why, was to get you to this point. See, our responsibility when you got to go into kindergarten and go all the way through your 13 years to this date was to get your high school diploma. See, our responsibility is not to send you to college or not to get you a job. It's to get your high school diploma. The next decision you make is yours. Remember that. The next decision you make, and after that, the future is yours. The answer of why is important. So you have to think about the people who've helped you. Think about the teachers. Think about your parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, administrators. 20 years from now, you will remember teachers from Bird who helped you. I still remember Mr. Ed Shoup, who helped me get through high school and helped me go to college, and I was the first family member to ever graduate from college. I still credit him today with my successes in education. You are going to go through obstacles. That's why these people are important, and struggles. But you've proven you know how to solve the questions, solve the problems, solve the obstacles and the hurdles. You're here today. So moving forward, remember, you cannot do it by yourself. You must have people around you to help you. And with that, be a person of integrity. Be someone people can trust and rely on and respect. Dee Brown says, integrity is not something you show others, it's how you treat people behind their back. Show people that you care, and how you want to treat them is how you should want them to treat you. And ask the right questions and listen to the response. Here's an example. A young boy is sitting on the front porch with a dog. A delivery man approaches the boy and asks, does your dog bite? The boy responds, my dog doesn't bite. The delivery man goes to pet the dog, and the dog bites him. He says to the boy, I thought you told me your dog didn't bite. He said, sir, this is not my dog. If you truly want to be successful, remember, help others more than you help yourself. Be a person that is compassionate and wants to lift people up. When you do this, you will strive to the sky and hit the stars because you are a person that people want to be with, and you will be a true leader. At this time, I have the great opportunity to announce two student winners for the 2022 Superintendent Scholarship. Students were selected by their school and nobody knows who it is right now. When I call your name, please come to the stage for your scholarship. First, Lorenzo Murray. Please come forward. Lorenzo will be attending Virginia Tech in the fall. Thank you. I'd like to call Marlita Dixon. She will be attending Old Dominion University in the fall. Finally, it has been my honor to serve you as your superintendent for these 4 years. We have definitely walked some interesting steps during this time. As you cross this stage today, it will be my privilege to shake your hand, to send you off for a successful future. I leave you with a quote that I have given 136 other times in commencements. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Again, class of 2022, go big, go strong. Congratulations, and God bless.
Thank you, Dr. Doherty. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Honorable Miss Debbie Bailey to bring you greetings from the Chesterfield County School Board.
Congratulations, class of 2022. When I got elected to the school board and was informed that I had to make a speech at high school graduations as part of my responsibilities, I'm not going to lie, I was terrified. I love public service, but public speaking is a totally different animal. Faced with writing a meaningful, memorable speech, I did what anyone would do. I Googled it. I searched memorable graduation speeches. The top 15 most memorable graduation speeches will give you all kinds of great words of wisdom. One will tell you that the greatest gift you can give yourself right now in your life is to decide that you're going to commit to the journey, not to the outcome. Ellen DeGeneres will tell you to be true to yourself. And Steve Jobs told his graduates to love what they did, because the only way to do great work is to love the work that you do. Admiral William McRaven told University of Texas graduates the most important thing to do each morning is to make your bed. And Barack Obama said to fight for a seat at the table. Reading the top 15 graduation speeches inspired and motivated me, but also confused me as to how I was going to say anything memorable to you, the class of 2022. There's so many important lessons in life that you are just beginning to learn. I could talk to you about the importance of honesty, loyalty, respect, responsibility, and on and on. It was daunting to try to pick one character trait to center my speech around that would have meaning and be worthy of the 3 minutes I was given to talk to you. The one thing I knew for certain was that I did not want to talk about COVID-19. I am certain you will not forget the crazy roller coaster ride your high school experience has been due to a worldwide pandemic. So what I decided to do was tell you a story, a true story about how you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So be careful with every step in your life. When I was in 8th grade, I was going to be a veterinarian. I was sure of it. I found myself sitting in Rose Gill's world history class. I liked history, but you know, it was history. What did I care about ancient Greece when I knew I was going to be a veterinarian? I went on to high school and to college, and at some point, the realization that you needed to be really good at math and science in order to get in vet school caught up with me. I was making great grades in my English and history courses, but I wasn't showing much aptitude for math and science. As many of us do along our educational path, I changed my mind. I got inspired by some great educators, and I decided I wanted to be a teacher, specifically a history teacher. I graduated from college with a license to teach and started applying for teaching jobs. My very first interview was back at my old middle school. I walked into the office, and sitting there to interview me was my 8th grade history teacher, Mrs. Gill. Throughout the entire interview, all I could think about was, what was I like in her class? Did I talk too much? I'm sure that I did. And did I make good grades? Oh my gosh, this woman held my future in her hands. Yet, it was going to be her first impression of me that very well may impact whether I got this job or not. As it turned out, I must not have been too horrible in her class, because I got that job and I taught at that school for the next 25 years. The lesson here is be careful. You never know when you're encountering people that may hold your future in their hands. Be the best version of yourself always. Show your best self when interacting with everyone, from friends to store clerks to waitresses to what you put on social media, especially to what you put on social media. And remember, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So class of 2022, go and impress the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bailey. I would now like to introduce the Honorable Mr. James Holland to bring you greetings from the Chesterfield County Board of Supervisors.
I like that. Thank you. Very good. Good afternoon, class of 2022. Congratulations, Skyhawks. Yeah. On behalf of the Chesterfield County Board of Supervisors, Dale District, welcome to parents, family members, teachers, staff, and friends. I'm honored to share with you on this, your special day. Graduates, today is the starting point of a new beginning for each of you. This is a good time to celebrate as you look back on all you have accomplished, a job well done. There are many here today supporting you. In many ways, this is a big day for them as well. Graduates, please find the time in all of today's excitement and celebration to thank those who've helped you on your journey. As you pursue your dreams and achieve your goals, be the best person you can and know that God has plans for you. Whatever it takes to achieve your goals, whether it includes college, the workforce, or the military, you are destined to be great. So walk in your greatness. Go big. Go for it, Skyhawks, all the way. Class of 2022, you will have many choices to make. Choose wisely. And know that you can do all things if you believe. More than ever before, this is a time for you to be the difference in your community. I extend my sincerest congratulations to each of you. You've made us proud, and we wish you the greatest of success on your journey. God bless you. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you, Mr. Holland. Now please join me in welcoming to our combined choirs to sing Take Me Home by Pentatonics, arranged by Roger Emerson and led by Miss Strominger. Thank you, chorus. Now we would like to recognize the peer-elected speaker from the Governor's Academy of Engineering Studies. This student was selected by his peers in this rigorous program of study to speak on behalf of his classmates of the 19th graduating class from the Pre-Engineering Specialty Center. I'd like to introduce to you James Heaton.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is James Heaton, and I have been selected by my peers to represent the graduating class of 2022 from the Governor's Academy of Engineering. I think we can all think of a teacher or person in our lives who have had a tremendous influence in our education journey, someone we hope sees our potential and thinks highly of us. For me, that teacher is Mr. Tealsh. While preparing to apply for colleges, I asked Mr. Tealsh to write my letter of recommendation. I would like to paraphrase a quote about me from that letter. My expectations were low. I was surprised. I would like to think we all found ourselves surprised at one point or another. Over the past 4 years, I have been fortunate to meet many people here in this stadium. Joining the engineering program meant that for many, they were new and alone. This, however, was a great opportunity as it allowed us to start fresh and meet new people. The program allowed us to be part of our own close-knit community. The friends that I have made over these 4 years are some of the funniest and most interesting people that I know. The engineering program has allowed us to work on projects ranging from making a marble track to bridges, throwing pumpkins from the top of the stadium stairs, creating concrete devices such as domes and pipes, and one of my personal favorite projects, creating chairs out of corrugated fiberboard. We oftentimes find ourselves overconfident in our ideas, only to be scrambling towards the end, but we always made it work out in the end. During my sophomore year, I had to run an armful of materials to another room. As I ran through the school, I heard someone say, "Man, those nerds are always up to something." I didn't really think of anything at the time, as we do move around the school a lot with weird materials and devices. Earlier this year, however, as I was walking to my woodshop class, I saw a kid running down the halls with a fully completed cardboard chair. And I really had to think to myself, man, we're always doing something interesting. I would like to congratulate every engineer here for making it to this day. No one's path was easy or the same. But every day you made choices that eventually led you to this stadium. I would like to take a moment to thank a couple of individuals. Thank you again, Mr. Tealsh, for both holding me to a standard, but always having my back. Thank you, Mr. Kaufman, for being the funniest and most interesting lacrosse coach I could ask for. Thank you, Mr. Gallion, for having easily avoidable machines that I still managed to bang my head on. Thank you, Mr. Houston, for your class pushing me back into writing. Thank you, April, for always helping me fix up my papers. Thank you, Dad, for always schlepping me to the bus stop. Thank you, Braz, for improving my sense of humor. And thank you, Mom, for always waking me up in the morning. After leaving this stadium today, you will begin a new journey. You will once again be new and alone. However, these last 4 years have not only prepared you academically, but socially and personally. I believe that you are ready to take on the world, and there is not an environment out there that you cannot thrive in. And lastly, to the class of 2022, I hope we can all find the opportunities to grow, learn, and build our successes in the world. No matter how high your expectations, I hope you can be pleasantly surprised. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, James. Our next prestigious academic honor is bestowed upon the student who earned the academic rank of number 2 in the senior class. The salutatorian for the 2022 class is Nicole Perez Diaz. Nicole, please come forward.
Thank you, Ms. Blanton. Good afternoon to everyone, students, staff, and family members. Thank you for being here today to celebrate the class of 22's graduation. I would like to acknowledge and foremost thank every person that has helped, led, and even pushed me into the position I am today, to this exact moment. Thank you to my great parents who were always there for me when I needed it, and a special thank you to everyone who helped me prepare and gave me the confidence to come on stage today. When we first walked, or even ran, as freshmen did to do, through the hallways of Bird, we had no idea what a wild ride we were getting into, or rather, getting thrown into. Freshman year was the only normal year we had in the entirety of our high school career, and even then, it wasn't normal. We had so much snow that our midterms were canceled, and one day, because of a tornado warning, some of us didn't get home till the evening. Our sophomore year was pretty uneventful, that is, until the historical day of March 13th came. At first, we were happy. We had 2 extra weeks of spring break. Then, that turned into the whole rest of the year off. And just like that, sophomore year was over. Junior year came and our motivation left. Learning through a computer proved to be a hard feat that left many of us to decide between our mental health and our grades. For most of us, both were sacrificed. Finally, as we were right at senior year, when things were finally going back to normal, however, because of the chaos of junior year, going back to class and being social again was hard. It felt like there was a time jump from sophomore year to senior year because the last 2 years have not felt real. It's intimidating to think that tomorrow we will be high school graduates with only 2 full years of in-person high school experience. Without that being said, all students were affected starting March 2020. So what makes us different from the rest? That would be our impact on bird culture. We have shown more involvement in school pride than I have ever seen before. During Spirit Week, we were the ones showing off. At prom, a record number of tickets were sold, and at the senior picnic, we played a near-professional kickball game. Even with having less time together as a class, we still managed to create a positive environment at Bird. This is why we will be remembered, even with all those obstacles we overcame and made the best senior year we possibly could. We still made beautiful memories with our friends and families. We still worked very hard to get to this day, and we still fought for what we believed in. If you look at the world around you, it's a different place than it was in 2019. And part of the reason is because of us, Gen Z. We are a generation of acceptance, change, and preservation. We have done so much, and we can't even call ourselves high school graduates yet. We have already marked the road, yet there is so much more to do. So go out there and do it. Live up to our name and make it a legacy. This is how great we are, how great you are. The greatness within you will forever be there, and in a year or 10, or even tomorrow, when you feel anything less than, think back to this moment. To you looking handsome, pretty, and striking in your gown at graduation that you worked so hard to accomplish, because the truth is, not everyone makes it to this day. I want you to be proud of yourself and to know that if you accomplish something as big as today, that you can and you will be able to do it again. So wherever you go, there will always be a great, powerful force that follows you. For that, I congratulate you. Congratulations, class of 22.
Thank you, Nicole. The highest academic honor bestowed on any student is the title of valedictorian. The #1 academic student in the class of 2022 is Jelani Amaya.
Good afternoon, family, friends, teachers, faculty, esteemed guests, and above all, the graduating class of 2022. My name is Jelani Amaya, and it is an honor to be standing here in front of you all. I never thought I would be the one to deliver this speech, especially due to my fear of public speaking, but I am incredibly grateful for this opportunity. I would first like to thank my family for supporting me through my academics and keeping my faith strong, as well as my friends for being a part of my high school experience. I would also like to particularly thank my teachers for their encouragement, Mr. Kaufman for helping me write this speech, Mrs. Richardson for her amusement, and Mrs. Reed for helping me apply myself to higher education. After 4 years, we are finally putting an end to our high school chapters. I am sure we each shared similar experiences, even starting freshman year. We were timid and unsure of what to expect going into high school, but knew that it would certainly be a change. Then, during our sophomore year, just as we were getting the hang of things, our year was cut short. At first, some of us may have been excited and glad school was over, but as time passed, we started to miss our friends, and our mental health was put to the test. In our virtual junior year, learning in front of a camera was draining, and our home environment was distracting. Even I found it harder to stay motivated and felt extremely overwhelmed. We just wanted the school year to end, and if the circumstances were different, we would have enjoyed our junior year a bit more. Our time has finally come, despite all the trials we have faced, and we are fortunate to have made it this far. I know from personal experience how lucky we are because neither of my parents were able to complete their educational journey when they lived in El Salvador. My mother was pulled out of school in the 7th grade, and although my father made it to high school, he was unable to finish because he needed to help his family by working in the fields. Although our experiences were different, our journey through education in the midst of this pandemic has altered life as we know it. Regardless, we have endured to make it to this very moment, to walk across this very stage. Our experiences taught us that the little things in life matter and how crucial human interaction is, specifically because of the wisdom so many people have to share. So as we take this next step in our lives toward a college degree, a certificate, entering the workforce, or just figuring out what comes next, I challenge you all to put yourselves out there. I know it's not always easy, but you never know what a person has to offer and the impact they might have on your life. Virtual learning has shown us how strong we can be on our own, yet there is so much more we can learn from others, which is why we should take advantage of every opportunity that comes our way. Without a doubt, we will stumble upon many obstacles and will make mistakes, but if we take the time to learn from others, we will accomplish the goals we have set for ourselves after high school. Having said that, I would like to end with a quote from my personal hero. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. Thank you all for listening, and congratulations again to the class of 2022.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Great shoes. Thank you, Jelani. Before I speak about the honors and accolades that this group of young men and women have earned as members of the class of 2022, I'd like you to look at the pages of your program. There is a page that lists the faculty by department and the year they came to LC Bird and whether or not they're an alumni of Bird. It says a lot that so many of our faculty members not only began their own high school career as a Skyhawk, but so many others have returned. As Dr. D said, you have a job here, so come on back. Graduates, your senior year is one I'll always remember because you and I started together in the fall of 2018. As high schoolers, your experiences were truly unique. Never did I expect in our 4 years to have 2 tornadoes sheltered in place, a global pandemic, and full-time virtual learning. But all of those things are things we can't control. But despite these challenges, you have accomplished so much in the areas of academics, athletics, and service. In my vision, these 3 components define a successful school. My Skyhawks have been sitting a while, so I thought I'd warm up their muscles a little bit before they walk across the stage. So graduates, I'd like for you to stand when I mention an activity that you were involved in over the past 4 years. Parents, please watch closely because this is a very active senior class. Here we go. We'll start with athletics. If you played a sport, JV or varsity, please stand. Golf, tennis, lacrosse, wrestling, cheering, basketball, football, soccer, volleyball, track, and cross country. We have it all. Thank you, student athletes. Please remain standing if you're one of the state championship boys track teams. That's right, 5 state championships in 4 years. 3 indoor and 2 outdoor, and they're not done, right? We're gonna race this weekend. If you participated in a regional, state, big rivalry, or all-American competition in your sport, participated in a club, we have it all. Everything from the fishing club, come on, I know you were in clubs, One Acts, Key Club, Interact, there they are. Students, please stand if you're going to be playing your sport at the college level next year. Thank you, student athletes. We are so proud of you. Now we'll move on to academics. Please stand if you took a dual enrollment, AP course, or an industry certification. Absolutely. Students with yellow cords, please stand. There are over 200 students that earned the honors graduate status. Please stand if you're a member of JVG or AVID. You have the red, white, and blue cords, JVG. It's okay. All right. Please stand if you served as a role model to underclassmen. You were a mentor in success. You were a senior guide or were an officer in a club. There are a lot of leaders among us. Thank you. What about health and PE? How many of you took advanced PE, Fit for Life, outdoor recreation to help us become an active RVA school? How many of you are in theater, band, chorus, or orchestra, or art, our fine arts department? How How many of you participated in robotics? Where are our RoboHawks that helped our robot traverse 3 uneven bars? Thank you, Skyhawks. We are so proud of all you have accomplished academically. Now we'll move on to service. How many of you participated in or built a project to help improve L.C. Bird High School? I got a lot of pretty artwork and buildings and structures, gardens. I know there's more of y'all. Y'all being shy. How many of you volunteered in the L.C. Bird community? Maybe planted a community garden, volunteered at elementary school, Chesterfield food drives, victory games, toy drives, bird cleanup day, and how about the ramps build just a few weeks ago? And how many of you, stay standing, how many of you made the 5,876 marshmallow towers that went to the elementary schools for STEM classes? Thank you so much. That was a huge accomplishment. And I know we did this once before, but I'm very proud of my 10 Skyhawks that have signed to serve our country. If you were signed up for the Army, Air Force, Marines, or Navy, please stand. Thank you. You will be in our prayers. Okay, you can relax now. Your involvement in athletics, academics, and service is quite impressive, and I loved watching you grow over the last 4 years. I have come to the conclusion that whether you're performing as an athlete, student, or community member, you strive for excellence. That is why you have achieved so much and set the bar high. I am confident that that is just the beginning for our 420 graduates here today. I'll leave you with my favorite Maya Angelou quote. Open your eyes to the beauty around you. Open your mind to the wonder of life. Open your hearts to those who love you, and always be true to yourself. Today, you will graduate a better student, a better athlete, and a better person because of what you have accomplished and for what you have done for others. I am so very proud of each and every one of you. Remember, Skyhawks, work hard, play hard, and always take care of each other. Are you ready? At this time, we would like to ask the candidates for graduation to please come forward to accept your diplomas.
Marshall Bernard Brown, Jr. Amaya Manuel Gilliam. James Francis Heaton. Nicole Alexandra Perez Diaz. Julani Noemi Amaya. Timel Lloyd Champ. Sean Alexander Jackson. Josue Yahel Albino. Charles Lee Abel, Jr. Nellie Lizette Acosta. Sudhir Adhikari. Eric Antonio Alarcon. Jaishawn Kanye Allen. Marcus Allen. Michael Keith Allen. Jose Vicente Alvarez III. Caden James Amundson. Amonte Sincere Anderson. Kyle Jacob Anderson. Nicholas Howard Angrisano. Quanice Coburn. Jonathan Daniel Price. Aaron Jai McGirt. Nasir Arrington. Brandon Alex Artis. Ashley Marie Atkinson. Brianna Calise Austin. Destiny Marie Austin. Victor Manuel Ayala. Fieldy Ben Camacho Bakuli. Abby Baldwin. Brian Benedicto Chavez Bonilla. Davian Banks. Demillion Banks. Britisha Trisha Batiste. David Andrew Bartle. Troy Baugh. Montel Tamont Beard Jr. Irene Beacote. Blake Anthony Berkeley. David James Billheimer. Robert James Bittner. Brooklyn Micaiah Blaze. Dwight Bowling Jr. Talia Bosher. Nikolai Dayon Boogion. Tanasia Boyd. CJ Branch. Christian Dominique Braxton. Lauren Avion Braxton. Kaiwan Tremont Breeden. Wyatt Patrick Britt. Kiari Imani Brooks. Caitlin Nicole Browand. Jakaya Tylisha Brown. Jasmine Lamise Brown. Taylor Mackenzie Birch. Caitlin Jade Burns. Michael Donnell Burrows. Lindsay Madison Burton. Dade Douglas Bushy. Serena Momota Bushong. Jonathan Walter Butler. Amy Carolina Cabrera Mayen. Ryan Edward Cameron. Jamari Linnell Carter. Alyssa Marie Cascanet. Edson Joel O'Neill Cassia Hernandez. Andrew Jeremiah Kaysen. Alida Araceli Castro Morales. Jose Antonio Chavaria. Christian DePaul Chavis. Corey Isaiah Chavis. Elias Emmanuel Cifuentes Torres. Ayana Lorraine Clark. Monty Cerrone Clark Jr. Jada Monet Coleman. Samantha Wen Contois. Kaylee Nicole Cooper. Brianna Lynn Corey. Jocelyn Avanya Cortez. Emma Catherine Crouch. William Umberto Cruz. Nahabi Quela Estrada. Fabian Enrico Dandridge Mays. Dakira Elise Danielson. Daniel Lamont Danzy. Mikkel Shamar Davis. LaShayla Kaima Coward. Elena Lisette Del Cid. Kevin Saul Del Cid Gutierrez. John Reagan Feeney. Brandon Nicholas Dent. Talia Nicole Carey Roy. Danya DePriest. Max William Doe. Luis Fernando Diaz Santos. Alexander Anthony Dillio. John William Dix. Marlita Jamae Dixon. Nicholas Patrick Dockery. Ryan Anthony Dodge. Toria Nicole Donaldson. Marcus Terrell Dudley. Savannah Marie Ebron. Rachel Rebecca English. Elsie Estefany Escobar Mejia. Christopher España. Haley Georgina Estrada Vasquez. Marquise Zion Evans. Gerald Everett. Pierce Harvey Falcon. Katie Larissa Fernandez. Abigail Diana Curl. Alexander Elliott Fitzhugh. Jacob Ryan Flesher. Lakia Dolores Flippin. Tatiana Blasia Flores. Whitley Alexandra Hamner Ford. Ethan Tyler Foreman. Kamar Lamonte Frierson. Shadiah Helena Francois. Jabari Joseph Francois.
Anthony Joel Garcia Hernandez. Cavante LaShawn Garnett. Kyle Getfield. Brianna Marie Gibson. Asante Danielle Ginn. Monet Elizabeth Gist. Miles Rashad Dunning. Bria Dante Godet. Alexander Wilfredo Gomez. Catherine Julissa Gomez. Maria Alexandra Gonzalez Rodriguez. Ava Jolie Goulet. Christopher Samuel Graham. Trevor Bradley Graham. Kayla Zalika Grant. Gabriel Gage Groff. Amber Renee Grosshands. Denise Gutierrez Uclis. Brandon Isaac Haddix. Wasia Hather. Elamir Hanafi. Corey Alden Harper. Mackenzie Ann Harrell. Alyssa Monet Harris. Nathan Eric Harrison. Janae Ashanti Harvey. Brandon Alfonso Hunt Harvey. Sydney Jaden Hatch. Tiffany Elena Gardner. Darren Seymour Grant Jr. Marianne Raed Hattar. Mimi Bui Hawin. Christina Ann Henderson. Ariana Yvette Enriquez. Jackson and Indiana Hernandez. Melanie Naomi Hernandez. Crystal Nair Hernandez Figueroa. Tierra Samaje Herndon Willoughby. Sherlyn Arleth Herrera Morales. Alexia Christina Heron. Devin Lorenzo Hale. McKenna Reagan Hall. Leah Renee Huff. Thomas Edward Herlock. Renea Ince. Paris Ray Jackson. Venice Catherine Jackson. Callista Marie Jenkins. Brandon Christopher Johnson. Kawan Vontrell Johnson. Cameron Brian Johnson. Nicholas Joel Hickman. Kamora Lee Hicks. Latresa Deanne Hobson. Donald Edward Hollyfield. Kiesia Ajanette Hooker. Jessica Ray Horton. Cameron Taylor Hollyman. Hannah Louise Huddleston. Travis William Hudson. Trevor Christian Hudson. Tamaya Monique Jones. Micah Leandra Joyner. Mateo Alexander Kosick. Aaliyah Madalena Kearney. Joshua Gihoon Kim. Jacob Matthew King. Lorenzo DeAndre Knight. Connor Joseph Kuzmik. Jamira Monet Johnson. Michaela Janae Johnson. Sarah Catherine Johnson. Sariel Lachey Johnson. Kanaya Tanae Jones. Jalir Rajan JJ Jones. Kimon Prince Jones. Lauren Michelle Jones. Ronald Lamont Jones Jr.
Yes, sir.
David Joseph Lomax. Jacqueline Isabel Lopez. Abigail Andrea Lopez Cruz. Kavan Donnell Love. Brianna Trinity Lovett. Bryant Zachary Lovett. Stephen Andrew Lauer.
Let's go, Stephen.
Cameron Holly Laurent.
Let's go, Cameron.
Tenchi Lee Levon. Claire Elizabeth Ledbetter. Carlos Rashad Lee Jr. Keontae Tayshawn Lewis. Makai Lewis. Sean Christopher Lewis.
Let's go, Sean.
Dwayne Rashad Leitner. Marcus Dupree Logan. Aiden Patrick McCullion. Jordan McLeek McDaniel. Brianna Joy McFarland. Hunter Sutherland McGrath.
Let's go, Hunter.
Caitlin Marie McMillan. Andrew Joseph McVicker. Eduardo Antonio Mejia Guerrero. Emerson Yanelvi Milian Peleas. Kennedy Gabrielle Milling. Jack Wallace Mincy.
Let's go, Jack.
Eddie Estuardo Luna Belize. Hazel Elizabeth Mahoney C. Camille Mackenzie Martin. Yarlena Martinez Rodriguez. Rosalind Martinez Zamora. Savannah Renee Massey. Micah May. Austin Rashawn Mays. Antonio Salvatore Mazamuto. Adam Bradley Lanning. James Morgia. Lorenzo Thomas Murray IV. Zalia Zion Honey Morrell.
Cesar Gabriel Navarro. Lucas Dean Newman. Keith Van Nguyen. Anson Nee. Jalen McKinley Norman. Alexander James Norton. Kevin Stanley Miranda Cortez. Alexis Noel Moore. Jadon Jeffrey Moore. Susana Carolina Morales Campos. Abasai Morales Hernandez. Kevin Guadalupe Moran Alva. India Alile Morgan. Sean Morris Jr. Giselle Amanda Packus. Malachi Mitchell Palmore. Maximilian Victor Paris.
Let's go, Max!
Melinda Risa Path. Stanielle Nichelle Battle. Jada Anaya Patterson. Luciana Daniela Pius Alfaro. Kai Christopher Royal Pettiford. Frank Christopher Pegram. Karen Fabiola Palaeus Luna. Mackenzie Nicole Knuckles. Kenyon Michael O'Brien. Charisse Danielle Ogburn. Daria Elizabeth Oliver. Dante Latrell Oliver. Olusubami Oluwatimi Lahin Ololade. Melanie Orlana. Kaylin Elizabeth Orr. Marlon Ortiz Palencia. Alexia O'Prey Pruitt Jones. Sophia Cotter.
Let's go, Sophia!
Kennedy Elise Randolph. Adrian Redmond. Sharice Reed. Trevor James Ream. Jacob Clark Reynolds.
Let's go, Jacob!
Aiden Henry Rice. Brayon Lane Ranella. Gracelyn June Reeves. Jessica Michaela Pellet Rosa. Isaac Heriberto Perdomo Lizama. Ivan Estuardo Perez Balcarcel. Tran Pham. Benjamin Riley Phillips. Shania Ari Pope. Jalon Zakai Powell. Madeline Prera Giron. Kyle Patrick Preston. Devon Terrell Scott. Jasmine Ali Sang. Justin Benji Sang. Sinayi Yamalith Serrano Hernandez. Jason Alexis Surveillon Barrientos. Nasir Amin Sessoms. Adriana Siobhan Shiflett. Isaiah Jabari Simmons. Makai Antoine Simmons. Sarah Nicole Sims. Michaela Anna Yvette Robinson. Ryan Christine Robeson. Jimmy Fernando Rodriguez Flores. Keyshawn Jalen Rose. Isaiah Malik Ross. Michelle Stephanie Ruiz. Emily Guadalupe Sanchez Ramirez. Tyson Satterwhite. Trevor Emmanuel Schultz. Emily Nicole Spivey. Antoine Dylan Sosa Flores. Brianna Jacayla Stevens. Cruz Charles Stickles. Kamari Nashad Swenson. Antonio Tabon Jr. Shania Ivory Tarver. Darian Jamal Taylor. Zoe Noel Thomas. Jack John Oliver Sent. Ian Noel Smallwood. Asharia Janae Smith. Dakari Ethan Smith. Ethan Kajong Smith. Kyra Nicole Smith. William Timothy Smith II. Logan Michael Snyder. Naire Victoria Soto Badell. Peyton Reed Spencer. Franklin Lamont Turner Jr. Jonathan Alexis Valenzuela. Alyssa Nicole Vance. Amaris Brianna Vieira. Bianca Alicia Villalobos. Catherine Alicia Villalobos. Dorian James Wade. Talia Jen Mackenzie Thor. Tyson Henricks Thor. Braxton Cole Thorpe. Lydia Tilley. Zaire Nichelle Timms. Fernando Jose Tobar Mendez. Berkeley Lorraine Tomlinson. Roxana Lisbeth Torres. Marquise Javon Townsend. Tyson Eric Tross. Jaden Armad Williams. Kimante Dejon Williams. Dylan Lloyd Willingham. Nathan Lee Willis. Tajan Lemaine Wilson. Arbriel DeMar Winfield Jr. Tyler Jacoby Winfield. Anthony Wyatt Winter. Colby Ivan Propsel Wise. Jason Anthony Ward. Devin Rashad Webb. Kelsey Marie Weber. Delano Maurice Wells Jr. Kyra Amani Williams. Carissa Lee White. Amaris Anaya Wilkins. Alea Williams. Ariana Diamond Williams. Dalen Taiwan Williams. And now for your last graduate, Sarah Grace Young.
At this time, with the class of 2022, please rise for the certification of graduates. Dr. Doherty, I certify that these candidates have met the requirements established by the Commonwealth of Virginia and Chesterfield County Schools, and they are eligible to receive their diplomas. Graduates, please move your tassels from the right to the left to signify your... With this official action, I declare the 43rd commencement exercises of Lloyd C.Bird High School to be adjourned. Congratulations, class of 2022. We'll now begin the recession. Thank you.